Hi everybody, welcome to She's Vibey Tarot. If you don't know, my name is Danny, which is probably all of you guys don't know. I don't think I ever really introduced myself when I come on to these videos. But my name is Danny. For those of you guys who have been here supporting the channel, liking, sharing, subscribing, writing comments, all that, I so appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming back. For those of you that are new, welcome. This month I want to do something a little bit different. I don't know if I was just like inspired because of this Venus energy or what, because we are in Libra season, but I wanted to do a love reading for each sign. Typically my readings per month are just general readings. Before I do readings for any of you guys, I always pray on each sign and I pretty much ask God, universe, whatever you want to call it, to just give me the most relevant messages that each sign needs to hear. There is no special focus for me, at least, on love or career or, whatever. But I do find that a lot of my readings do turn out to be love anyways. But I want to do something a little bit different where this is like just straight up a love read this month. And I want to see how you guys liked it. So I never really ask you guys to participate in the liking and sharing and subscribing. I'm always like so grateful if you do. But I would love it if you guys participated in these videos just because I'm trying to see if this is something that you guys would be interested in going forward. Outside of just having general readings, like having a general and a love reading. So please thumbs up or write a comment below if this is something that you would like to see going forward. These videos for me are a labor of love. I do it for you guys because I love to and because you guys appreciate it. But there does need to be that supply and demand. So if you guys are demanding it, I will make time to also do love readings every month. So how these will be a little bit different is just to take a little bit deeper look. Again, the other ones are so general. So if it touches on love, then it does. But these ones, will look at you, your energy, how you feel about the other person, how the other person feels about you, blocks, advice, that sort of thing. I'll try to make them pretty quick though, for the most part, but just a quick little view into love specifically. So if this is something that you guys would like to see going forward, please write a comment and let me know because if you do, then hell yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These readings, just like my generals, will be for sun, moon, rising, and Venus, especially Venus and your sun. Well, and your rising and your, just check them all out if you need to. I would suggest that you look at the generals and you look at the love because you might get more information. Again, my generals are not love readings, but a lot of them end up being love readings. So it'll be interesting to see if this kind of gives a little bit more insight to the generals or if it seems like I'm reading for a whole new set of whatever sign. So I appreciate you guys. I love all the support. I'm honestly amazed, and you guys keep me going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys want to see more of these in the future, please comment down below. Please thumbs up me, all right? So, all right, let's get to your readings. Bye. What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your read. Let's just jump right in. Let's see. You guys have two major arcanas. You guys have the Star and the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful. Just as a quick overview, it seems like you guys have someone that you would love to offer your love to. I would say this is love or an apology, some form of something that you want to offer to this person. I feel like you see a lot of stability with this person, possibly. Now, I will say I'm a little concerned that make sure, if you guys don't want to be friend-zoned, make sure that you put yourself in a position to not be friend-zoned because there is a high chance that this person is just looking at you like, oh, that's just my friend Steve or whatever, you know what I mean? And you're like, nah, I love you, you know what I mean? So it would be very important this month to be very clear. I think communication is going to be very much key. And instead of just kind of waiting things out, I think you need to take a little bit more action this month, which might feel a little like weird for Virgo. It's not really your energy, but you're going to have to take on that energy, okay? Also, I think it's important to really focus on your funds, really focus on your stability, building your foundations, and to remember to not self-sabotage. That's a quick overview, but let's go through each of the cards, okay? So The unseen energy is the Two of Wands here. So I do feel like you guys are making plans to move forward on something in this love situation. It's going to be a matter of if you want things to stay the same or if you want to elevate and go to the next level, right? If you look at this Two of Wands, this wand is bolted into the wall, right? So this indicates to me like this, like if you want to stay the same, choose that wand. If you want to elevate and see how this wand is actually elevated, if you want to elevate and go to the next level, it's going to require action. So I feel like this is something that you guys have definitely been thinking about in terms of this relationship situation. This month is going to require a little bit more action than Virgo, I think, is really normally comfortable with. But that's okay. We gotta step out the box, do new things. Okay. So where you guys are ready to offer love. This is just a very loving, just cute energy, right? The Knight of Cups. This is someone who is offering something to somebody that's very heartfelt. So it can be love. If this is a person from the past, there could be some form of an apology maybe that you need to offer. But I really feel like there's someone that you're really interested in and you want to offer them love, or you're hoping that they offer you love. You're really in that place of like building up the courage to do so, because I really feel like you do think the world of them. I think you are really attracted to this person. You look at them as King of Pentacles, right? You look at them as this stable, reliable character. You look at them as someone that you can eventually have family with, right? Because the King of Pentacles, not only is he, really good in the material world in terms of like business and all that, and like good with money and money connected, he's a great family man. He's a great husband. He's reliable. He's stable. He's like that energy that's like you can always count on. King of Pentacles energy feels like home. You know what I mean? And so I think you view this person as that. And so you would love to build something with them. But the thing is, you are only coming at them with a Knight energy, not to like downplay you or anything. But you might, I'm saying this to say, in order for you to not get friend zoned, because I feel like they can't receive this. Like, I think they're not seeing, like they don't see it the way you're trying. They're not picking up what you're putting down. You know what I mean? So you might have to come a little bit stronger, especially if the way you view them is this King energy. You might need to meet their match with the King energy too, in order for them to receive that, right? Now, your highest hope for the relationship, you have the Star. This would be like a wish come true. This person you view, like you like them so much, right? Being with them would be a wish come true. Why? Because you really like them. They bring this healing element to you. It feels like you feel like you can be very vulnerable with them. Honey she's completely naked, okay? And she's, pouring out the water. She's got her knee on land and her foot in water. So it's about having that balance, right? Of being both emotional and very grounded, and you like that about this person. This can be a water sign person that you're dealing with, which is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or just someone who really exudes that watery energy. Also, this could be an Aquarius person that you have in mind, or another earthy. But this is someone who you really see, like, if you were to, like, they would be your catch. Like, this is your what if guy or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is your person that's like, damn, if I get that, I'll say bye to everybody. That kind of energy. They're like literally a dream come true because you really hold them up to like this like king or queen, it's general, standard of like, damn, that's the one. Like, they've got everything I want. They check off all the things that are important on my list type thing, okay? Now, where they are, I'm sure you feel that way because they're Empress, honey. So they exude this loving, abundant energy, right? The Empress card is ruled by Venus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra, so you could be dealing with one of those. I mean, two. But it's just a very regal energy. She gets what she wants. She knows that she can harvest all things, and she doesn't really effort it much, right? It's like things come to her because she's so magnetic. She's so attractive, and not just in a physical way attractive. She's attractive. She knows how to attract what she wants without even having to break a sweat, right? People respect her. People want to be near her. I don't know if you guys are dealing with someone who could be pregnant or trying to be pregnant, because Empress does also talk about fertility. But this is someone who's very in touch with her divine feminine energy. She's very in touch with um, her, you know, her ability to create, her self-expression. She's very confident. She surrounds herself by beauty because she knows that she's worth that much, right? This is someone who, on the outside, you see what they're worth because they show you what you're worth. And it's not just in this materialistic way, like, oh, she has Chanel this and Balenciaga that. No, it's she takes care of herself, and that is evident. And just her energy that she exudes out to the world is one of, come correct, come up here, because I'm up here. I'm not going to dumb it down for you. I'm up here, not in a rude way, but I'm up here. So, you know what I mean? Like, this is someone who's really, like, she's really beautiful, inside and out, and you recognize that. Now, how she views you, or he, whatever, views you, Page of Wands. So they do view you as this very trusted friend, right? They do view you as someone that they really do adore. But again, it's almost like a loyal friend. They kind of, like, in their mind, they're kind of friend zoning you right now. And I think it's because if you think that you're making, like, these Knight of Cups advances that you're making are penetrating to them and showing up as, ooh, he's interested, or ooh, she's interested. I don't think they see it that way. I just think that you're, like, a really nice person and a really great friend, someone that they can really trust and you know, and all that. But the thing is, that's great, right? That's okay, because that's the foundations and the makings for a great relationship, right? I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody who I feel like isn't my friend first, personally, because, honey, I've tried it the other way, and whoo, no. So I just feel like they are viewing you only as a friend right now. If you are trying to pursue this person, you might have to put a little bit of muscle in it, because you're just coming across, like, so nice, but they don't feel, even though the Page of Wands is a very passionate person, right? It just feels kind of young for them. Like, it just feels kind of like, oh, this is cool. Like, I love him. He's my brother. You know, like, I feel like it's that energy. Don't let them call you their brother if you like them. And don't let them call you their sister if you like them, girl. If you like him, don't let him play you with sis. It's a wrap. Don't do it. So, it's kind of that energy. Like, they might only be thinking of you as a friend. And it may be because this Knight of Cups that you're, you know, this energy that you're displaying to them, it's cute and everything, but maybe they're just, like, it's not penetrating them to where they're receiving it as, oh, he likes me. Oh, she likes me. Oh, this is for real, right? So there's going to be clarity that needs to be had. And I feel like they're kind of feeling that way. Like, they're almost in a way like, like, sometimes they feel like they like you, but then they're like, no. They're just like, he's just, that's just my homie type thing. But I think they're at the place where they want clarity too, because they've got the Ace of Swords, right? So I feel like they are kind of feeling like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like this, sometimes it feels like that. Like, yeah, he's a great friend. And I feel like they do see the potential in you, right? I feel like they do see the potential in something to grow with the two of you, but they don't know where you land. And so clarity is going to need to be had. And clarity is what they want. I feel like they do want to have a discussion. I feel like they do want to be able to, you know, air and talk about their truths. I feel like they do want you to be able to talk about your truths to them. I do feel like this is going to be happening, or at least, well, it needs to be happening. I don't know if it's going to, right? Because the future, everybody has free will. So depending on how you take this message, you could do absolutely nothing with it and nothing happen, or you could do something about it, right? So knowing what you know, it feels like clarity needs to be had, because they do trust you, they do adore you, they do really care about you, but I think they're just seeing things a little bit differently. Now, the obstacle and challenge is the Three of Wands. This is someone who's waiting for their ships to sail in. So this waiting game, I almost feel like for you guys, it's like you guys are showing up as passive. So if, like, this is something that you really want, it's going to require effort. It's going to require more effort than this. It's going to require more effort than just being nice and hoping and waiting and praying that, you know, everything works the way you wanted it to. I think you're going to have to put a little elbow grease in this situation in order to really make things grow. Because it just seems like there's just this stagnant energy and nobody really knows what to do with it. So now that you've already come out of, like, you've decided, right? You've decided whether you want to elevate or move on, right? Whether you want to stay the same or try something new with this person. Instead of, because this is an obstacle, instead of just waiting here for it and waiting for them to come to you, I feel like this is going to require some action on your part, okay? Be very mindful of your finances. I want to clarify this because that is your advice in going forward. I am getting a message for you guys. Be mindful of your finances. Please don't, if you really like this person, don't just try to show them you like them by spending a bunch of money on them. If that's the case, like be confident enough in knowing that what you have is enough. Like what you have, what you're equipped with, what you were born with, your personality, what you bring to the table is enough. That you don't have to sit there and ball out for someone to like you. I feel like that is a message that someone needs to hear. Don't make this about trying to buy a love. Okay, keep your money in your pocket. Not to say be cheap, but just be careful about, especially if it's your way of overcompensating for something, just be mindful of that, okay? Let me clarify this Four of Pentacles for you guys. Yeah, so you guys got the Five of Wands to clarify. You may feel like, because this person is so attractive and so many people like them, they could be very much spotlighted right now. Like, people are paying a lot of attention to them. You could feel like there's a lot of competition around you and kind of like hard to be seen right now. Don't spend all your money on them as a way to try to be seen, okay? And again, not saying I'm not saying to be cheap, but don't try to buy love, okay? That's all. Now, in the outcome, potential outcome, you guys have the Seven of Swords. Look, Virgo, don't be running away with your thoughts and self-sabotaging things. I think it's really important that you guys get clear before we get to this stage where we just feel like we kind of want to run and go and create this weirdness, right? The Seven of Swords could be about lying. It could be about cheating. But in this case, I feel like it's more about avoidance. Maybe you guys are, I just feel like you guys are scared to make this move. It feels like there's avoidance and it feels like there's self-sabotaging going on. Do not do that. We don't like that. You don't even like that, right? That's not going to work for anybody. Also, I feel like it's indicating as advice to make sure you're being, again, back to being very clear and very upfront. Don't just run away. Don't just run away with your thoughts. Don't just run away without saying the things that need to be said, right? In order to move forward, it's going to be very important that you guys are being very honest with yourself and with this other person if you want anything to pop off. Yeah. If you want a commitment, then you need to say something with this Hierophant, right? If you are interested in making this a higher level of something, then you need to say something, no matter how scary it is, right? And if you need to ask people for help and advice around you on how to go forward, like if this is just isn't your thing, you're like, this isn't who I am, I'm like, this isn't my strength, this isn't what I'm strong at, then go, if you have trusted friends, a mom, a dad, someone that you trust with good sense, that can help you, because with this Seven of Swords and this 5 number, it's indicating that there's a lot of change going on and it may feel uncomfortable, right? You may not know what to do with it. You may not know where to place it. You may not know how to move forward with it. But I can guarantee you that self-sabotaging is not going to be the way. So have the conversations that you need to have, right? No matter how uncomfortable. And like step up your game in that, like put a little bit more into it, because I feel like they're receiving your advances as just like a really good friend. Like, oh, he's just like my brother. He's my really good friend. And if you really love this person, then that's not going to work for you in the long run, right? You be up there being the best man or whatever and be pissed about it. So, past life relationship. You have known each other before. I feel like you guys feel so connected. Like you feel so connected to this person and they feel so comfortable with you, feeling like you're so loyal and they can trust you, because I feel like you guys have known each other before. Or maybe this is just someone that you've known for many, many years and now you're realizing like, oh no, I have actual like real feelings for this person. But again, like I said earlier, there's a healing element that they bring to you. Definitely could be a past life relationship, past life connection, and that's why you feel so drawn to them. But it's going to be very important that you draw a line in the sand of what you want, because they do have people around them that are trying to get their attention. They are very attractive. There is competition, and I feel like they would be willing to give you a chance, because they do see you, like the foundations of you, they see as something good. They see you as a loyal person. They see you as someone they can trust. They see you as someone they have fun with. They like you, but they just don't know what kind of like that means. And that could be just because someone needs to, instead of waiting around to see if the other person's going to say something, someone's got to do something, right? Somebody's got to move. So that is your reading this month, Virgo. Please let me know in the comments if you would like me to continue to do love readings like this each month, because I will if you guys want it. I really had a fun time doing this with you. If you guys need a personal reading, want a little bit more insight on your life, then please hit me for that. And I'd be so happy to do that for you guys, okay? I love you, and I'll see you next month. Bye.